not feeling particularly angry today, so I think we're safe for the most part. I'm gonna grab my computer. Fred, would you like to take a seat? So this is the plant that we will be cooking today because it's growing to be quite beautiful, but I also feel like the leaves are getting a little bit insane, and so I will trim off some of the more mature ones. It's probably not going to be a lot, but enough for a serving for us to taste what it tastes like. And can you talk a bit more about the cherry pits? So the most flavorful part of the cherry pits are if you crack open the pits and you get to what looks like the almond inside. My pastry chef Diana used to crack those open, toast the little almonds inside, and they taste like very flavorful almonds, like the fragrance of amaretto liqueur if you've ever had it. The flavor of the cherry pits without cracking them open really only releases when you steep them in some sort of fat heavy stuff like cream, which I didn't really have on hand. So they didn't really intensify the flavor of the cherry syrup as much as I wanted them to. It tends to be a nuttier aroma with a lot of floral richness. But if I had some cream and I steeped them in there, probably would have done the job better. One thing that you should note though is the kernels, the little almondy things inside are pretty toxic when consumed in large amounts, so you don't want to going berserk using that flavoring. But a lot of stone fruit pits are used for flavoring foods in a lot of different cuisines, so they are edible, just don't eat a lot of it, you know, dose your poisons out for yourself. I planted those white sweet potato shoots, and they're growing too. Look, cute, huh? I think we're gonna pull these scallions. They're looking quite sad. We'll cook them maybe. Thank you to everyone who's been commenting on these streams, even if your comments don't feel particularly good to read. I do feel like it is making me do some thinking. And I know a lot of us are very impatient when it comes to like changing things, and I see comments that are like, just because you acknowledge it doesn't mean that you're changing. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be like that, okay? But thank you for putting in your voice, putting in your perspective. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not offended or hurt, but I will say that I appreciate them and that I'm working on not being offended or hurt, which I think is a huge part of growth that I need to do. So for all of that, I am grateful. Okay, laptop over here. Let's get a wash basin out. Snip. Time to snip. longer shoots if I can. I want to harvest the leaves that are at least that big. But I also do want to trim the length. So even though this one has a lot of baby shoots, I might do this and see if they grow. If they do, great. If they don't, let's not worry about it. Big, very big. Okie dokie, we're trimmed. I'm gonna pull out your chat so that I can read you from far away with my grandma eyes. Ooh, people are watching soccer. Aaron, are you watching soccer?
No. Should I?
I don't know. I thought you wore your jersey today for a reason.
I don't care enough.
Ooh, Aaron. Green bean casserole. Does it have lots of cream in it? The leaves are from a sweet potato, sprouting sweet potato that we planted. I'm about to, here's all the leaves that we harvested. Lots of stems. And I'm going to harvest these scallions too. Compost the roots. Oh yeah. Ooh, shiitakes and onions and lots of cream. That sounds so good. So good. the best way is to make those French onions at home. Those need to be deep fried, so I don't know if I would ever want to make them at home. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have recommended cat fountains. We're holding off on it mainly because we've been watering down his food a lot, and so I don't know how much water cats are supposed to take in, but like he gets a lot just from his feed. Mainly because he doesn't have a lot of teeth. It's really hard for him to chew, so we slosh it down. We also slosh it down because he gets Flovent every day, and you're supposed to rinse out your mouth, but it's really hard to rinse out a cat's mouth, so a viewer recommended that we just give him some soup of some sort after each Flovent session, so we've been just watering down his food every meal and hoping that that's like a two birds with one stone situation. I mean, Dal, you really don't need to plug the live streams. Personally, I don't care if people find me. I feel like the people who really want to find me will find me, and you know, that weeds out some eyeballs that might not dig my content in the first place anyway. But I don't know. I don't think it's not like the Hearst gods are the ones controlling the Delish YouTube channel. It's all just workers. So I don't think they'll be particularly pissed, but who knows? I can't speak for other people. I don't know what people are aligned with. I don't know what their thoughts are. I don't know what their degree of comfort and discomfort is. I cannot speak for others. But I will speak for myself. I don't need a bigger viewership on here. In fact, I feel like a smaller viewership is nice because it keeps the group relatively close-knit and it feels a lot more welcoming. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's how I feel about it. How's everyone's weekend going? I feel pretty tired. I took a big walk. I mainly try to get myself out of the house on weekends so that I don't stay home and stress about work. Try to give myself some visual stimuli so that I don't have access to a computer where I'll just start researching my recipes for next week. I'm really trying not to do that anymore. I'm not always succeeding because I still do my grocery shopping on the weekends, but trying to be better about it. It'll take some time. Figure it out. I try not to force myself too much on these things. Habits will change over time. I use 2 more keyboards. On my cell phone sometimes it's really frustrating for me because I'll like accidentally switch to my Chinese keyboard and then I'll lose out all the stuff that I was typing that I had intended to type in English. Messy. My God, Nina, that sounds horrible. When weekends are no longer weekends, that makes me sad. Think I should put some garlic in this leaf concoction? I feel like I should. Yeah, this is gonna cook down to absolutely nothing. Delightful. We'll put 1 clove of garlic in. That'll be like 50% of the whole volume of things after these leaves cook down. Hi, Fred. How you doing, bud? Oh, where's my slippers? My slippers are outside. Ooh. Nowco, you have the same birthday as Julia. Happy birthday, 7-Elevens. I'm gonna go in with our stems first, because they'll need to cook down more. Stems first with the garlic. Aaron, would you be interested in trying some of these sweet potato leaves after they're cooked?
Definitely. Are they ready?
No?
Okay.
I'll let you know. Ooh, mashed potatoes. That's the first time I've ever heard anyone say they will treat themselves to birthday mashed potatoes. I like that. I respect it. Happy birthday to your dad, Allison, from the beyond. I like birthday corn muffins too. I like all these non-conventional stuffs. Smells pretty good, guys. Smells pretty good. You know what? Let's taste one of these leaves that I have growing here. They're supposed to be lime basil leaves, but they don't taste like lime basil, or what I would imagine lime basil to taste like. So I don't really know what they are. I'm gonna take this little guy. I'm gonna wash him. That's not very appetizing at all. I feel lied to. It's like kind of bitter. Once this is full, I transfer it to the freezer and I save it and I take it to my farmer's market. I don't actually do the composting part, I just save the food scraps for composting processing plants to take them. Hello, Katerina. Oh, that is a fiber stock. Oh, is it Dylan's birthday too? Happy birthday, Dylan. Josh, you have a bunch of what growing? Sorry, I didn't read the previous part. Hi, Kala. I have tried fiddlehead fern. I love them actually. I just don't really buy them. I had them cooked once, and I love it. I love it so much. Nina, I did film that video in a week. The days that you see displayed in the video are the actual days. I did actually have all day meetings on Friday. That was a bargaining session. I just didn't call it a bargaining session in our video. And no, I did not get a raise for that episode. LOL. I think some of these stalks are unfortunately too fibrous. Ooh, I've never had Malabar spinach. You'll have to tell me what you make with it. I don't even know what Malabar spinach is. Okay, Aaron.
What's up?
Sweet potato shoot is ready to eat. You only get a small bite because we have like 2 bites. Just grab a fork and a small bowl. I'll give you some garlic. You're gonna need some garlic in that bite. There you go. It's hot though. It's hot. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's good. It's sweet potato, green.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
People like your Italian shirt.
Thank you. If there's any day to wear it, it's today.
Mmm.
I do be feeling another snack though.
That's so good.
It is really good.
Oh my god.
Good idea. I'll have these rice crackers. The last of them. You don't want any, right?
Enjoy. Did you know that there's pork floss in those?
No.
Italy is losing apparently. If you cared. Mm. Mm. Yum. Okay, the stalks are like little tiny wooden branches to eat. They're flavorful, but they're very fibrous. Kind of choking it down, actually. But I love the flavor of the leaves. They're so good. Yum, yum. No, the leaf doesn't taste like sweet potato. The leaf actually tastes a little bit like spinach. But like a nuttier spinach, like a more deeply flavored spinach. The garlic, a really good match for the flavor here. So fibrous. I wish I had more vegetables to eat. I don't really have any vegetables. Well, I have carrots. I guess I could eat carrots. Oh, you scared me. I thought that was Fred.
The 6 foot tall Fred.
Yeah. Well, Fred jumps, man. Ooh, I have blue cheese that I need to eat because it's molding. And yes, I know blue cheese is already moldy, but that blue cheese is definitely molding. Growing mold. Fred, do you want a snack, bud? Are you hungry? I'm sure you're hungry. Fred has not been a very good boy with Flovent for the past 2 days. He's been like hissing at us, which he doesn't normally do. Not sure what's changed in him. Do you care about the soccer game at all?
I put it on just because there's only a few minutes left, so I might as well watch the last of it. I'm not doing anything else with my life. That's for sure.
Well, you mopped the whole apartment today.
You know what I mean.
You are doing stuff with your life. I feel like we
Like what?
have this inflated idea of what we should be doing with our lives, and if we don't do like some fantastically exciting shit, then we didn't do anything with our lives. So that is really damaging to ourselves, guys. This is what life is made of, all the mundane shit. You want me to cut it for you?
Yes, thank you.
Can you give me a bowl, please?
Yes, thank you.
When did you feed Fred, and should I feed him again?
Sometime while you were gone, about an ounce and a half.
Okay, I'll feed him. Are you gonna eat this with PB?
Yes.
Nice.
And I don't want those little tails at the end. Those are all yours. Don't give me apple vegetables.
That's the flour.
I don't want nothing to do with that. June's trying to feed me apple anus.
Wow.
No core either, June. What are you doing over there?
I'm cutting the core out for you, big baby.
Thank you. So I don't watch soccer, except World Cup and for the 10 minutes a year, like right now. But I hate how the times work. like nobody ever knows when the game's gonna end. The referees just sort of randomly feel like, okay, 90 minutes plus a few more minutes. And it's like 94, 96, 98, who knows? And then everybody just sort of stands around and is like, well, I guess the game's over. Just like, if nobody's playing, stop the timer. And if I start playing again, start the timer. That's it. It should be simple. Like, they always make it so complicated. Not even complicated, just like no, you don't actually know. It reduces the tension so much because I'm sitting there like, well, when are the referees gonna call it? And be like, okay, that's enough. If somebody's injured and rolling around on the ground, pretending like they got hurt,
always do that?
as soccer players love to do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Soccer players are big babies. Then stop the timer. They're not playing, so the game clock shouldn't be continuing. The game just lasts however long the refs feel like they want it to last.
That's not how soccer works, Aaron.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. I know it. I'm right. You're wrong.
Valerie, you can Google the ratio for super salt. I just did a 1 to 10. 1 part MSG to 10 parts salt, I think. Different people have different ratios. It really doesn't matter. It's just mixing salt with MSG. Oh, that was delicious. Would eat again. Stems and all. Yum. Ibishi, which honey? I've forgotten which honey I recommended. Is it the farm one with the honeycomb inside? Or, I don't know, sometimes comments get blocked by YouTube. Like, I'll get a notification for it, and then when I go to the page, they don't show up. I'm not sure. I don't block or delete any comments, or I haven't yet. Nobody said anything outrageously heinous that I've had to delete it. So, it's not me. Do you like the honey? When I have hiccups, I do a 2-step. I try to force myself to burp up some air by pressing it, and then I try to swallow some air. Doesn't really work. Here's our blue cheese. It's a big block. We're gonna eat it all because it's going bad. I guess I'll just munch on it. Yeah, YouTube has a lot of censorship issues. Aaron, that is so weird. Why, you're not allowed to say cyanide anymore? I don't get it. Lauren Walter, you are experiencing the Sunday scaries. Welcome. Wait. Michelle Diane, what do you mean stewed or spaghetti sauce? Are they different? Is spaghetti sauce not stewed? Now, though, I know that sometimes comments get held, but I don't see them. Like, I'll go and there's nothing there. Maybe I'm just like a grandma who doesn't know how to technology anymore.
Hi. Good. Watching this old soccer game here.
It could just be me, guys. It might not be YouTube. Who knows? I would like to blame it on YouTube, though. Hello, Layla. It's not too hot. Hi, Nez. We're just eating some blue cheese and carrots right now. We already ate our sweet potato leaves. They were delicious. Hello, Daisy from the Netherlands. Eva, you are blessed. You are living a blessed life. I know I should be making this blue cheese into a sauce, but y'all, I'm too lazy, okay? I'm too tired to cook shit now. So this is what we're doing. I know it's not very entertaining, but yeah, Daisy, we grew a sprouting half of a sweet potato and it sprouted. Hi, Iceland. And it grew leaves. And we just harvested the leaves and they're so tender and spinach-like, but much more delicious. Ooh, croutons. I vote croutons for right now. Yeah, Katerina, I was gonna ask, you're in Portugal? Portugal doesn't allow MSG? I didn't know it was a banned substance. Sweet potato and broccoli salad is amazing. Do you have any mayo in there, or what's your dressing? Lisa, I don't want to eat brain. I really don't want to eat, like, genitalia organ meat. Like, I don't want to eat any testicles, no penises, okay? It's just like, probably not going to be really delicious, you know? Brain just seems like too funky, too fatty. It's just going to be too rich. So that's a no for me. I don't think I will ever be able to eat balut either. Balut is those eggs that already have like a formed fetus of a bird inside. I don't think I can do it. You can't see Fred. Fred, we can't see you when you're there. So, those are things I will definitely not be trying. I'm gonna have trouble sourcing those ingredients if Julia chooses them for veggies. Eyeballs are edible, and in fact, I used to eat goat eyeballs. It used to come from like when I lived in Beijing, my mom used to go to the sausage shop and they used to sell like head meat and stuff. And she used to buy me goat eyeballs, and it was one of my favorite. So, I don't know. Katarina, I highly recommend that you watch the MSG video that I did for Delish because I explained the flavors of MSG in that video. And there's a lot of fun taste tests in that one too. Fred's captions were all Julia. Julia loves to caption the animals in our videos. I don't know, isn't everybody saying Italy's gonna win? I have no idea, man. I don't follow sports. And, Del, when you eat MSG on its own, it tastes like sweet melted plastic to me, so. An herb wall. I've never thought of making it. Julia is a gem. Budget Eats wouldn't have happened if she was like, do you want to do this now that we're all in quarantine? Because it was an idea that was shot down in our original pitch meeting when we were
By who?
pre-pandemic.
By who, dude?
By our editor-in-chief.
Who's that?
Why do you have to... Shut up, Aaron.
Just trying to get you in trouble.
Anybody who cares knows. But it wasn't just my idea that was shot down. Literally everyone's idea in that meeting was shot down. And that was almost 3 years ago. But yeah, now we have Budget Eats.
That
Thanks,
was 3
Julia.
years ago?
I have not had that Filipino stew yet, David. But I think Aaron would love it. Aaron loves blood things.
I do.
I think there will be more slightly kosher, but that's a test question. I'm so creative with recipe because I don't give a fuck, and I'll just literally cook whatever together. The thing is, I never grew up with recipes. So when I cook, I don't cook in line with recipes. I just cook. I just make raw food into cooked food. So I've never really had that kind of mental restriction. Which is why, especially when I first started in food media and in restaurants, I felt, and I still do to a large extent, feel imposter syndrome because I don't feel like I'm a recipe developer. I feel like I'm just a cook. And I'm just a home cook. I'm definitely not a chef. So that's how I feel. Yeah, Naomi. Carve that on my tombstone too. Written recipes are not always a thing in other cultures. It's a very big thing in North American culture and European culture, it seems, but are they really a thing in other cultures? Not sure. Daisy, do you mean do I have trouble following a recipe because I always want to diverge from it? Sometimes, yeah. I very rarely cook other people's recipes. Truly because I cook for a living and I don't need any more food to be cooked in my normal life, but even when I wasn't full-time cooking at home and I wanted to cook something, I very rarely followed people's recipes. But I did go through a phase where I really like Joanne Chang's recipe. She has a hot and sour soup recipe that I love. She has a banana bread recipe that I love. To the comment that says following a recipe is a must for desserts, what did you think of the recent budget eats in which I didn't follow a recipe for desserts? Would you have eaten any of my experimental desserts? They are not always delicious, Katerina, obviously. Not all experiments can be good. The peach muffin was actually my least favorite dessert that I made. It looked amazing. Yeah, I ate everything, man. I especially eat all of my mistakes. The caramel muffins were really good. Aaron loved them. Yes, I was really proud of the black rice bowl that I made. It was really beautiful and delicious. I would say the caramel cakes were really good. And I honestly really like the froyo, the cheesecake fails. I really looked forward to eating them every day, mainly because it was just really hot outside. Ooh, cashew butter, yum. Did I ever mention to you that cashew butter always tastes a little bit like dog food to me? Yes, my Chinese name. In Chinese, you say the family name first. So last name first. So my last name is Xie. And my Chinese name means 9 stars. 九星. So my full Chinese name would be read 谢九星. Holly, I haven't eaten a single bite of dog food. I have, however, eaten cat food. But you know how dog food tastes like just by smelling it. My favorite nut butter is peanut butter, but peanuts are not a nut, so is it between hazelnut, cashew, almonds, walnuts? Do they make walnut butter? I mean, I love pistachio butter. It is expensive as hell, but I love it. Rostel. I would imagine walnut butter, if you don't take off the skins before making them into butter, would be very tannic. Yeah. Sunflower butter is okay. One of those made it into my peanut butter taste test. I didn't mind it. I ate it. Nalco, if you're exhausted, why do you want to go out into the world? It's so hard to figure out what you actually want to do. Blue cheese is gone. Whoa, you got food poisoning from Whole Foods peanut butter? Did you sue the shit out of them? That sounds like a good reason now, Co, I guess. I mean, you could treat yourself by Instacarting those previous things, but Sunshine... Speaking of Sunshine, vitamin check. Aaron, did you take your vitamins? Do you want them? Do you want me to bring it to you? Oh boy, I'm also very tired. I think I walked too much, guys. Also, my stomach has been gurgling, and I don't know what's happening in there. It could be because I ate all of the peach cobbler yesterday, and my stomach is very hungry.
Did you get them?
I didn't get them, but I have them in my little thingy majiggy, so I don't need your help. But thank you. A C and a D, guys. A C and a D. Take them. I think sunflower seed butter tastes a little bit more dirt-like than peanut butter, and like a little more tannic in a slightly bittersweet way. It reminds me of the nuttiness that you get from like Parmesan almost, and I also feel like they have slightly less fat than peanuts, so that might alter your baked good taste. They might just be less sweet and less fatty. Oy vey, Holly. Yeah, apparently vitamin D contributes, like a lack of vitamin D contributes to depression. Who knows? Who knows? Quit laughing at me, Mon. So, the person that I've been saying the name wrong all along, Man Chung, is actually Mon Chung. So sorry about that. But thank you for letting me know that I've been pronouncing it all wrong. If I ever say your name wrong, you guys should let me know, because otherwise I will just keep saying it wrong. So if you're okay with me mispronouncing your name, that's your decision, I guess. Sugar is a diuretic. Yes. Fun fact, when my dad used to deal with constipation, he used to drink a small cup of apple juice a day, and it apparently kept him really regular. I wonder if that's why people drink prune juice, but I think prune juice has a lot more fiber in it than apple juice. But yes, sugar is a diuretic. I think sugar helps you poop. What is K2D3? Is that a single vitamin? I didn't know vitamins came in such a plurality of letters. Sorbitol. All these sugars. Okay, I'm gonna wash my pear. Oh, is my board garlic? Yes, it is. I'm gonna wash my pear, I'm gonna munch on it, and then I'm gonna start tearing out the seams of my shoulder pads from that shirt. Otherwise, pretty boring content as usual. You know how it goes. Does anybody work at Whole Foods and or know where Whole Foods sources their organic oatmeal from? Because I'm not a fan. I bought their organic oatmeal and I was like, this doesn't taste that good. I would much rather not have. Fred, do you want food, buddy? Wow, look at that yawn. Want some food? I'll give you some food. If you promise not to let me trample you. Thank you, Fred. Thank you for clawing me. Like I don't know you're hungry. Yes, I know, bud. I'm getting the food for you. I'm working on it. Demanding. So demanding. I know. Do you like being kicked in the face? Do you just absolutely love being kicked in the face? You love it. Oh yeah, we've stepped on Fred, we've kicked him, by accident, guys, obviously. But he would just like sit right in the dark, in the doorway, right behind our curtain that separates our bedroom sometimes. We let the curtain down so that we can trap the AC into that room. He likes to like jump out of nowhere when we're looking into the fridge, and we would like step back, and then we would step right into him. He would turn around as we are stepping forward, so then he gets like a full-on shin head bash. He loves getting abused. You're adorable, Fred. The people love you. One day you will make me so much money on OnlyFred. Let's go. Oh, Nina, ouch. Well, apparently your cat doesn't mind it.
Yeah, is it? Are you doing me some dog brew that has happened in this game? Damn it. Who do you play as Chris? Highly trained special operator.
Is it good, Fred? Good job, buddy. Aren't you cute? No more for now, okay? Sorry, bud. Ooh. Wow. My joints. Okay. So cute. Okay. Here's the shirt. Here are the shoulder pads. I'm just gonna disengage. Trying to not ruin the rest of the shirt.
If there's no score, 10 more minutes to penalty kicks. Yeah.
It's very strange because I don't even see the seam side on this side of the clothing. They didn't seam oh, words. They didn't sew it on the seam, which is right here. They sewed it here. So I've never seen this before. It's a murder weapon, Fred. It's a murder weapon. Hi, Maria M. No, it's not Yakuza style. It's actually a no, it's a rayon. It's rayon. I just really like the grandma pattern. I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing this with the seam ripper, but I don't know it because I'm a noob. So I do a 1 stitch by 1 stitch. Bye, Fred. He's off to enjoy the AC. Yes, you should defrost chicken thighs in cold water. I've done it in hot water in a pinch, but it's not really actually the food safe way to go. I have a feeling this shoulder pad was like homemade, but maybe not because the fabric matches exactly. The stitching is like really taut on the ends. Huh. Patience. You must have patience for this, or you will ruin it. You will ruin it. There we go. Released. Okay, let's see what this is doing to the stitching on the back of the shirt. Let's see if I just ruin this shirt. No? Feels like this shirt is a double ply. Huh, this is so strange. Feels like it's a double ply up top. I'm intrigued. Very intrigued. Bye, Holly. Good luck. Hi, Alicia. I met up with my mom this past weekend because I had to go to the dentist again, and the dentist is like the midway point between where my mom lives and where I live, so we just tend to meet up whenever I go. And she was like, "Why do you always go thrifting?" I never liked buying other people's old stuff, but like, how did you become this way? And I was like, at a certain point, I just realized I'm not you. So one shoulder pad down. And we take a pear break. Apparently, Why Women Kill is one of Bill Hader's favorite shows. And I had a very intense crush on Bill Hader when he came out with Barry, which if you haven't seen, it is a deliciously dark comedy show. I don't know when he's going to come out with new episodes, but man, I am ready for it. Oh, you don't know who Bill Hader is? He used to be on SNL. But he's actually a really good serious actor, as you can see in Barry. The show is spelled Barry, and every episode is, there's 2 seasons of it, I believe, and every episode is only like 23 minutes without commercials. So it's very bingeable, and I won't go too much into detail about it, but it is so good. It is such a good balance of like comedy, absurdity, and existential critique and commentary, and I loved every episode of it. And the acting is so fantastic in it. The acting is amazing in it. Can you imagine Bill Hader hosting Jeopardy? Holy schmoly, I would watch every episode of Jeopardy. Oh my god. I would be so much smarter if I watched Jeopardy every time. Bill Hader could possibly cure my depression on some days. Not the worst days, but on some days I feel like he could.
Switching screens.
Wow. Yay, we did it! So exciting. It's always exciting to like check to see if you made some gaping holes in this process. Woohoo! Who needs shoulder pads when you got shoulders? That's it, folks. That's all the content I have for you today. Smiley bead, I was thinking about filling it with catnip, actually. He is quite a druggy cat. He loves catnip. Wonder if we can make a mouse for him. Cute little mice. Mouse shape, maybe? A little mouse shape. Catnip. Does Fred deserve it? I don't know. Laura, how did we get high on weed? Who knows? Wait, the soccer match is not over yet? Bye, Daisy. Wow. So how long before it's over? I don't have patience for this. I don't have patience for sports. Fred, do you want more toys? You want more toys, Fred? Gonna make you a toy. I have my sewing kit. I have catnip. Do you guys want to see Fred? I could wrinkle a bag of treats and bring him over for you. Just for you. Just for you loyal viewers. Here he comes. There we go. His hearing is so good. Here. That's it, bud. Sorry. No more for now. You don't want to smell that. That's all needles, bud. That's all needles. No. No more, bud. I can't give you treats all the time, you silly bean. Oh, but you're so soft. You're so soft. You're so soft. I'm gonna sew you a little mousey. Are you excited for a little mousey? Yes, I know you want more treats. Yeah, you're gonna open it? You're gonna open it with your opposable thumbs? Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, Fred. Good luck, buddy. You can have the whole bag if you can open that. Here, let me move my shoes. Go for it, Fred. I got a whole new container of greenies for you. So if you can open that bag is yours. You won't get any dinner, but that bag will be yours. Christina, he's already so spoiled. You should send your generosity to shelters and rescue programs. Because this cat don't need no more gifts. We are spoiling him. Spoils. Should we give him another treat? Do you think he deserves? Aw, Fred wishes he has opposable thummies. Okay, all right, bud. Here, let me get you one. Sit. Sit. Boy. Oh yeah, opposable thumbs are definitely what separate your cat from an attempted murderer. Yes, Fred, I know. Joel, that is pretty hilarious. He sure does have 4 opposable thumbs. No, Fred doesn't get chicken tendies for dinner. He can't chew it. He gets ground up chickens. Are you purring? Are you purring because you want more food? Yeah, I know you want more food, buddy. Did Italy lose? Did Italy lose? Oh, Aaron's watching the game too. Y'all are watching all the game. So I think I want to stuff this one into this one so that we can have like a little mousy plushie. Probably should have done that before I made all the stitches. Oops. Bye, Fred. want more treats? Of course you do. Of course you want more treats. Look, he's turned into a race car with no wheels again. Race car with no wheels. Oh, wow, Fred. Wow. Really going for it there. I don't know who Aaron's favorite team is. I don't think he actually cares about soccer. You gonna do that with 3 teeth? You're gonna open it with 3 teeth? That's impressive, bud. Damn, I hate it when my thread is just a little bit short. Now I can't, like, actually seal it. Frick. Frick! Here, what if I just do a hasty tie? Can we make the seal? Can we make this? Not quite a mouse. It's more like a hedgehog. LOL. Fred? Do you want to smell this? Italy scored! Italia. Do you not want this? I made it for you, bud. There's catnip inside. Did I not put enough catnip? Here. Smell it. Oh my god. Fred. Fred. Hey, smell the catnip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you like it. You like it. He was like, get that shit out of here. I don't want it. Alright, maybe I didn't put enough catnip in there. Maybe that's the problem. Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred. Hey, buddy. Here, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Can you sit? Sit. Sit. Good. You finished it. You have no teeth, buddy. You can't chew. You finish it so fast. Whoop. Here. I don't have any. Don't bite me. What if I rub some catnip on here? Here. Maybe I didn't put enough. What do you think? What do you think? No. You hate it. You hate it because it doesn't have treats in it? You hate it? You don't want it? You sure? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, my friend. Fred is like, fuck this shit. can't eat it. He's like, no, get that out of my face. Wow, you're a diva. You're a little diva. He's annoyed. He's annoyed at me for not giving him more treats. Give you lots of treats, buddy. Don't look at me like that.
Italy wins.
Italy wins! Yahoo!
They won.
Fred really likes egg cartons for some reason. Cheap little egg cartons.
Yeah, kind of. But it's always dramatic. I don't like things.
No, don't be mean. I made this for you. I know you don't like it, but don't be mean. Aaron, are you happy? They're asking.
I am not happy Italy won. I'm happy England lost.
You guys called it. You guys called it. Boop. 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 I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you, cat. That's what I got you for. Annoying the shit out of you. Annoying the shit out of you. Fred is so angry. Angry Fred.
I bought it a couple years ago after the World Cup because I like the look of it and I like soccer jerseys. They're really comfortable and I like the size.
Alright, Fred, will you let the people know that you're angry and that you wish that they have a good night? Will you wish them a good night? Okay. Have a great evening, y'all, and have a great day ahead if you're on the different time zone. Thanks for tuning in.